Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for December 4th, 2024. If you're wondering about my background, I am moving rooms, and so I've cleared everything off of the bookshelf. It looks very bare, but bear with me. Hopefully I'll be in a new location soon. So yeah, there is a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. I'm going to start with this 1 here. We have 2 ones looking to this box. That places the 1 in this box. I'm going to skip to this 2 because I noticed the box needs a 2. The 2 looks in, it places the 2 in the box. And that leaves 2 digits remaining. We need the 7 and 8, which is not resolved, but I am going to pencil that. All right, we also have these 2 3s looking in here. Puts a 3 in one of these 2 cells. The 1, the 3, the 2, we need to do the 9s. These 2 9s look in. This 9 also looks up. So all these 9s work together to leave only 1 spot for 9 here. Placing the 9. Let's fall upon those 9s. There's a 9 in one of these 2 cells. All right, now I need to look at the digits I didn't look at yet here. So let's just go in order. We did the 1, the 2, the 3. We need to do the 4. What we're looking for is stuff like this. This 4 looks in, this 4 looks up. Unfortunately, that does leave 3 places for 4 in a weird formation, so we're not going to mark that. The 5, we do have 2 5s looking up here. This 5 looks in, puts a 5 in one of these 2 cells. We also have the 6. So we have these 2 6s and we have this 6 here. I'm going to take a mental note that 6 is overlapping the 3s and then coming down here in case another digit does that. It doesn't look like another digit does, though. We have the 7-8 pair. We can actually use that. Unfortunately, there is this 8 here, but it overlaps with what the 7-8's doing, so that's not helpful. But no other 7-8s are down here. Kind of a weird puzzle, actually. Let's keep looking. And then the 9s we took care of. Okay. So I think that's all we get out of this band. I can pencil this and I can pencil this potentially. This I can definitely pencil. We have the 7-8 pair. There's 3 other digits left in the row. We need the 4, 5, and 6. So I'm just gonna I only see this 6 here. We have 4, 5, 6. This can't be 6. This row, we have 1, 2, 3. We need 4, 5, 7, 8. This can't be the 5, so it's 4, 7, 8. Really, there's nothing to see here. This one's not 4, so it's 5, 7, 8. Okay, surprisingly little from that. Let's move on to the next band. So we have this 1. There's no buddies. We want to look for other ones that might help. So this one looking down, this one looking in. Does put a 1 in one of these 2 cells. That's going to point in here. This one doesn't actually help. These are all filled. This one looks down, putting a 1 in one of these 2 cells. So that was the 1. The 8, the 8 looks in here, and this is filled. So we have an 8 in one of these 3. We also have the 4 doing that. Might as well mark the 4 at the same time. So 4 and 8 do point in. So these can't be 8. This 8 looks in, putting it here. 4 points in here along with this 4. This 4 looks up, puts a 4 here. That gives us the 5. That gives us this 5 as well. Let's follow up on that. I'm going to clear the obvious stuff first. All right, so this 5 and this 5, can we do anything with them? Well, we have all these 5s done. This 5, we do have 2 5s looking in here, and this 5 looks down, so that does that. That's all we get out of that. All right, so I was looking at the 4 and the 8 that we're pointing. So I was looking at this 8, and that's what did that. So we have the 4 and the 5. We took care of the 5 already. The 4 we took care of also. And then we've got 3 and 6. So this 3 looks in, this 3 looks down. So basically we've got the 1 and the 3 and the 1 and the 3 like this. I found them piecemeal, but could have seen them together potentially. But that does mean 1 and 3 are limited to the same 2 cells in this box, box 5. So that makes this a hidden pair because one of these will be 1 and one of them will be 3. And that ejects any other digit. Any other digit we thought could be in these 2 cells can no longer be in these 2 cells because otherwise we wouldn't be able to fit both the 1 and 3 into the box. And so now what I want to do is I want to think about what digits were removed from these 2 cells and how that affects the box, maybe affects the row. Because these can't be 2 anymore, for example. So now 2 can't be in these cells. That's not super helpful. They can be 3, 4, 5. All right, so 6 they can't be, but I don't see anything with 6. Oh, this 6 looks in. That actually does something. This 6 looks in, and none of these can be 6. So 6 is in one of these 2 cells. That's going to point down along with this 6. This 6 looks in, putting a 6 in one of these 2 cells. Very nice. So hidden 1, 3. Okay, 6. I want to look at 7. I don't think there's any 7s in the grid. We're missing 7s. Okay, that's fun. We can be missing 1 digit from the givens. I think I talked about that yesterday. But yeah, you can be missing 1 digit. But if you're missing 2 digits, there would be at least 2 solutions to the puzzle. This 9 looks down here. It puts a 9 in one of these two. Oh wait, we have this 9 as well. Okay, that places the 9. It does not place the 8. There's 2 places for 8. Does this 9 do anything else? Not that I'm seeing. We already have these 9s marked. Okay. So this is 4 digits left. We have the 1, 3 pair. What are the 4 digits? They're going to be the 2, 6, 7, 8. So, I mean, we know these aren't 6 and these aren't 8. So we can just mark 2, 6, 7, 8. We can get rid of the 8 from these two, get rid of the 6 from these two. That's all we get, though. Kind of crazy. This is 2, 7, 8. It can't be 2, so it's 7, 8 for... Oh, sorry. It can't be 2 or 8, so it's only 7. That's very nice. So now we have a 7 in the grid now. 2, 8 pair removes 2 from these two, leaving a 6, 7 pair behind. So, we already have the 6s marked. 7... I don't know much about 7s. I'll just think about this column real quick. We need a 2, 4... Oh, I just saw that. Hold on. We need one thing at a time. 2, 4, 5, and 8. 2, 4, 5, and 8. They all see something. The 2, the 5, and the 4. So let's just mark this out. 2, 4, 5, 8. It's not 5, that's not 4, that's not 2. And in addition to that, this is only 2, 8. So the 4 is in one of these two for the column, and 5 is in one of these two. And that is going to claim the box, although we already had this 4, 5 pair telling us that. All right, now we can do this 7 come up here, give us the 8. It's not an 8. This is 4 or 7. Yeah, we know the 6 were in these 3. 3, 4, 6, 7. This one's not a 7, right? So it's not... Oh, the 4 looks in here, actually. Putting 4 in one of these two. So these aren't 4, so these are 3, 6, 7. That's not a 7. Okay. Do I get anything else out of this 8? The 2 8s look down, putting an 8 over here. I don't think I get anything else. All right. This 6, 7 was... this box is just tons of pairs. These cells are not 4, 5, and they're not 3, 6. It's not really enough to go on. All right, we're going to hold off on that. Let's move on to this band. We have these 2 9s looking in. That does place the 9 here. It's been there. Oh, I just haven't looked at that band. These 2 9s look in here. This 9 looks in, doesn't do anything. Puts a 9 in one of these two. Okay, what else do we have? We have the... Let's look at this 4, 6. I mean... we have this 4, 6 looking down, and this 4, 6 looking in. Right, we have the 4s marked and the 6s marked already. Doesn't help me. And then in here, we don't get much out of that. 4, okay, so these are not 2, 4, 5, 6, 9. So they're not 5 digits already. What can they be? I'm just going to write it out. We need the 1, 3. We have the 5, 6. We need 7, 8, and can't be 9. That's not 3, that's not 1, that's not 3. So we actually have these 2 3s looking down, so let's mark that. But doesn't really do anything. All right. We got the 9s, the 2 and the 5. So the 2 looks down here. There's a 2 looking in here. These aren't 2. So 2's in one of these 2 cells. So that's not a 2. So 2 is in one of these 2 cells, because we also have this 2 looking down. And then the 5 does something similar, but over here. So the 5's in one of these 2 cells. That points in here. That's not a 5. So that actually places the 5 for the box, which places the 2 for the box. Leaves behind a 4, 8 pair. So this is the 2 for the column, and this is our 8. We get our 7 and 8 here. Okay, that was nice. This is 1 or 3 for the column. 4, 8 pair, 1, 3. What else do we need? The 7, I assume. Yeah, so we need 1, 3, 6, 7. So this is 1, 3, 7. What else can I do here? This row needs an 8. It ends up in one of these three, so these can't be 8. I don't know if that's helpful. What is going to be helpful is kind of the question. These two cells are avoiding the 2, 5, 8 in addition to the 4, 6, 9. So that's 6 digits that they aren't already. So what's left? The 1, we have the 2, the 3, 4, 5, 6, we need the 7. That's not 7, that's not 1. That does make a 1, 3 pair in this row. I should mark that this is 2, 3, 7 in general for the column. But the 1, 3 pair removes 3 from here, and it removes 3 from here. Do I think about the remaining cells? I don't know. They're not 1, 3, so they could be 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, do we have all the odds? We have 1, 3, 5, 9. We don't have the 7. I must have missed 7. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. These aren't 2s. Okay, I don't think that's helpful right now. But I do have the 1, 3 pair. I need to try to remember it. This is not something I'm gonna use because it's more advanced than you ever need for these puzzles, but it's kind of a nice thing to think about. These are a pair. This is a 1, 3 pair. There's a couple ways you could think about it. One way to think about it is if both of these were 1, then both of these would be 3. If both of these were 3, then both of these would be 1. Both of those are bad. So one has to be 1, one has to be 3. Another way is you could do coloring, right? This would be the green 1, 3, and this would be the purple 1, 3, making this the green 1, 3, and this would be the purple 1, 3. And now we know this is green, this is purple, so they're a pair. They have to be different. And so the result of that is any cell that this 1, 3 pair that sees both of these can't be 1 or 3. So for example, this cell here can't be 3, and this cell here can't be 3. We already or 1. So the real elimination would be 3 from here and 1 from here, because this already couldn't be 1 and this already couldn't be 3 because of the 1, 3 pair in the row. But yeah, these cells see those. And so this not being 3, I don't know if that's helpful, but that's kind of a deduction you can make from that, for the fact that this is a pair. Just thought I'd point that out. This 1, 3 pair does something much more direct, though. Removes 3 from here, so that's a 2. I guess the 1, 3 pair here removed 1 and 3 from here, and the 1, 3 pair here removed 1 and 3 from here. So you could use that without finding the pair here. But anyway, thought I'd point that out. That's 7, that's 3. That gives us the 1, 3, 1, 3. So you can see they ended up a pair. That's not 3. That places the 3 in this box. 2, 5, and 8 are the only... Yeah, so where's 2? I think we eliminated somewhere for 2. I'm just double checking because, yeah, okay, these two's looking... I must have been when I placed that 1. So that's a 2, that's an 8, that's a 5. I trust my quarter marks, but not enough to, like, just blaze forward on something I, like, wait, how did that happen? All right, we've got the 3, 4, 6, 7 left in the column. It's not 7 or 4, so it's only 3, 6. In general, we need 3, 6, 9 for the box. I should have just done that. That's not 3. So 3's in one of these two. 6, 9. All right, there's nothing really special to see there. We're almost done. I think we just have to pencil the right columns and rows or whatever. We need 1, 6, 7 here. So this is 1. Oh, this can't be 1 or 7. So this is 6. This is a 1, 7 pair here. This is a digit, a 4. So that can't be 4. Oh, that makes that a 7. That's our 4. That's our 6. That's 3 and 7. That's 3. That's 4. Okay. All right, we're left with this 6, 9 pair, 6, 7 pair. All right, what's our low-hanging fruit? Maybe these two cells. We need the 1, 6, 7. Sounds familiar. Anyway, this can't be 1 or 7, so this is our 6. 1, 7, 8. What's our next? This triple is probably next. We need a 2, 6, 8 here. This can't be 2 or 6, so this is our 8. That places the 8 in this box, and the 8 in this box places the 9. We're left with a lot of 1, 7s. This 9 gives us the 6 and the 7, giving us the 9 and the 6 here. We get our 4 in this box. Only place in the box for it. This digit is a 7. That resolves all our 1-7s down here. Resolves the 1 here. This digit is a 2. We're left with 2 and 6. That's 6, that's 2, and we're done. All right, not too bad today. Yeah, I think there was some pair stuff going on, but honestly, nothing too advanced from what I could see. Just had to scan the boxes well. But yeah, pretty straightforward puzzle today, I think. This 4-5 did a lot of work. And also there weren't any 7s, so you needed to find I think it was this 7. Was it a naked 7? I can't remember how I got the 7, but I believe it was this 7 was our first 7, and that actually helped quite a bit because it resolved a bunch of other cells. All right, cool. Well, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, then why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.